Hey everybody, I'm Stacy Lynn, and today I am making a pecan oatmeal crumble with alga syrup filling and a chantilly sauce. It is going to be so great. This is my new favorite go-to dessert for entertaining. It's not only beautiful, but it is delicious, and you don't have to have a whole lot of it. It goes a long way. It's very sweet, very intense. It's almost like a butterscotch type pudding. It is amazing. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is make the pecan crumble. It's pretty simple, straightforward ingredients. I've got pecans, flour, oats, and brown sugar. Okay, so I'm going to just pulse this for just a few seconds. Okay, until my pecans are good and soft. Now, I'm going to pour in my butter, my melted butter. It's really room temperature. It's not totally melted, but it's okay if it is melted. Okay, and give that a few pulses. All right, I need to stir that around just a little bit. Get that where all of the butter is incorporated into this mixture. So here we go. Now I'm going to be dumping it onto my cookie sheet, and you may need a little help from a spatula to get it out of there. Well, I like to leave a couple of chunks, but you're going to need to fill the martini glasses with it, so you want to make sure that it's not too chunky. Now I'm going to put this into a 350 degree preheated oven. Halfway through the baking, probably around 4 minutes in, I like to remove it and make sure that the chunks are not too big. I don't mind having a few, but I don't want it to be super chunky when I put it into my martini glasses. So I'm going to put this back in for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to remove it and let it cool completely. Now I'm going to make the filling. So the first thing I'll do is melt the butter in a saucepan. Okay, and this is just like making any kind of other filling or cream sauce. So I'm going to be adding flour to thicken it just a little bit, and then I'll be adding the secret ingredient. The secret ingredient here, I just can't wait to tell you, is alga syrup. I'm going to tell you that this is like an amazing syrup. It tastes delicious. It's their original cane syrup, and you can get it at Walmart, or you can order it on Amazon, whichever you prefer, or off of their website. So there's plenty of ways to get it, and I keep it stocked in my pantry, and I have ever since I was a little girl, or my mama has. All right, so I've melted the butter, and now I'm going to pour in a couple of tablespoons of flour. So this is going to thicken the filling, and it's going to make it really nice and luscious. 3/4 of a cup of this delicious original alga. Okay, there we go. Yum, yum, yum. And a little bit of cream. There we go. And I'm just going to keep it on about a medium heat for about 3 minutes until it gets nice and thick. You're going to need to stand there and consistently stir this filling. You do not want this to burn, but I just want you to see that amazing color. Is that the prettiest thing you've ever seen? I love it. It's just such a beautiful caramel color. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla, and you can add a pinch of salt if you like it a little saltier. Or you can just put that on the very top and when you're putting the topping on. Okay, so I'm going to pour this into a bowl, cover it in saran wrap, and put it in the refrigerator until it's nice and cool. Got my saran wrap, and you will just put it right down on it so it doesn't leave a film. You know, just like you would do any other custard or pudding. Okay, so into the refrigerator this will go for probably about an hour at least. You can serve at room temperature. I just don't want it to be piping hot when I eat it. Now it's time to make the chantilly cream. Chantilly cream is really the same thing as whipped cream, except sometimes you can put a little bit more sugar in it. And today I am actually putting a little bit more so that I have a more rich dessert. It's going to be so good. Okay, so right now I'm going to pour about a cup of heavy whipping cream into my mixer. Now you can do this by hand with a whisk, or you can do this with just a handheld mixer. So I'm going to bring it up to almost to where I have peaks, but then I'm going to slowly add the sugar, and then I do want to get some peaks. It's gotten pretty thick, so I'm just going to slowly add confectioner sugar. Some people just use superfine sugar. That's fine too. I just like the silkiness of confectioner sugar. Once it gets nice and incorporated, you can turn it on high speed for just a minute and get it all the way incorporated, and you'll be done. I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla, and I'm done. Okay, Chantilly cream is done, and now it is time to assemble. So the first thing you're going to do is put pecan crumbles down in your glass. Okay, you can use mason jars for this. You can use beautiful wine glasses for this. I mean, you can use anything you want to. Okay, so I put a little bit down in there. Now I'm going to add about a quarter of the filling. And I'm going to spread it all the way over the crumbles. So I'm going to put that right up here on the top. Oh, it's so pretty. That is beautiful. Look, it's already becoming a very elegant dessert. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little drizzle of the syrup right on top of here, just going straight across. There we go. It looks like a beautiful caramel sauce. And then I'm going to add a few more of the pieces of the crumble. I'm going to add it all the way around, and you have got the most beautiful, luscious dessert. My mouth is watering, and I'm going to take a bite because I love this. So there you go, an oatmeal pecan crumble with Alaga filling and Chantilly cream.